Put on your darker makers, friends. Put on your darker makers. Shades on. Shades on. Good morning, and I'm going to hit you with a third good morning again as usual. Welcome to the beautiful, beautiful Long Beach, just above Chancery Lane in the parish of Christchurch, of course located on what I call heaven and many people call definitely paradise, without a doubt. Good morning to you all. Well, I will tell you, this morning has been glorious. No hat, no bag, no umbrella, just me, my gimbal, and my short pants. That's it. And my 4x4s. Gotta remember that as well. Today we're going to be taking in some good coral area. I have been blessed with an absolutely incredible morning. My morning has started off with 25 minutes in the actual swamp, where I've done a nice, beautiful video for you all, where you're going to see some heavenly rays of sun coming up, and you're going to hear Barbados come alive. Just amazing, tranquil, peaceful, serene, whatever you want to call it. I just can simply say heavenly again. Beautiful, beautiful day here in Iraq. I have also been talking to my friend who's doing some fishing along the coastline here, Christopher Maxwell. Took some pictures of one of his crab cavallis that he caught, a fairly big one as well this morning. And I have also seen a sunrise that is going to blow your mind. I have some still shots of that. Absolutely incredible sunrise this morning. And again, an incredible day. And this is where I've been sitting and relaxing and waiting on you all, just to show you how beautiful life can be. Just amazing. You know, I know the sun is blinding this morning, so we can do our serenity prayer, but we're going to do it looking in this direction here. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. Beautiful, beautiful morning. As you can see, there's some people out here walking their dogs and getting some exercise. The air out here is tainted a little bit with the sargassum that's rotting on the cliff area, but it is still just a magnificent and beautiful day. Stunning. All right, we're going to be walking from here down to Marlow, where we left off last time, in an area called Peach and Quiet. I'm not sure what the new name will be. That has been purchased and it is being renovated and stuff now for reopening, but I'm not too sure what it was. Originally, the name of that place was Awaken, for those of you that were here many, many years ago. Just a stunning, stunning morning. You can see up the coastline. I don't think the resolution is high enough for you, but the sea spray in every cove. It looks like low clouds. It's just absolutely beautiful. God, you have blessed us all with visions that are just unreal. Beautiful morning. Now, I saw 4 previous holders of the badge come up this morning. 1, 2, 3, 4. But before I go and make any comments, I'm going to get home first, and I'm going to have a look and make sure how Facebook has organized you all in 1, 2, 3, 4. And we will be reporting on that later on today. But it's looking extremely exciting if the way that I saw it come on is the way that Facebook predicts it. Beautiful, beautiful day. All right, so without any further ado, we're going to start our walk now, and we're going to be working our way, as I said before, past Marlow, past Woman's Bay and down. Now, I was hoping to get a swim today, but there's way too much sargassum in the water, for sure. It has not taken away anything from the beauty whatsoever, but it's just a little bit too much to swim in this morning. So here we go, and off we are. Good morning to everyone, and thank you so much yesterday for tolerating the chopping of the videos. You know, it's a little difficult when you're doing the hiking and stuff for people to follow you, because everyone usually is accustomed to the longer video. So, you know, people are coming on a little bit after, expecting it will be on. And unfortunately, with the chop ups and the different sections and the shorter versions, you do miss it a lot of the time. And, you know, good morning to you all. We had some great numbers yesterday. Had 2 new members again, so welcome to the new members as well. A lot of the new members have recently been coming on, while some of them are people who have been my friends for a very, very long time, but have never got up in the morning to come on to the show, or have never commented while we were on. But that is changing. I'm noticing a lot more of the people that you know, that are friends and followers on the Facebook starting to come on, and that is because the EMC is spreading, and it's not the word, it is what we stand for: peace, love, kindness, caring, everything, humility, the works. Just beautiful scenery. What a lovely sunrise. It's going into a little filtration here with the clouds so you can get a better look at it than we did a few minutes ago. But I really hope the photography comes out well because this morning was stunning. I'd like to shout out the Burke family. Good morning, Alan and family. They live just behind this section here, behind this bank. So when they come here, I always pay my respects to them, as you would have noticed in past videos. Good morning to you all, guys. Hope you all have an amazing day. Now up here is not somewhere that I think that I could really live, like on the front section here, because the sea blast here will be continuous. I mean, all the time. You'd have to be cleaning your windows. For me, I have OCD, so you know, I'll be cleaning windows, mopping floors, wiping glasses all day long, and I won't be out here to be able to film for you guys. So, you know, this is not a place for me for sure. But if you live down behind the bank where the birds live, you're sheltered by all of the casuarina growth and the actual sand dune itself and the sea grapes and fat pork and stuff that are in this area. So yeah, this is beautiful. Just behind here is what you see, all swamp. But over the years that has dried up and a lot of buildings are being constructed just behind that, as well, as you would have seen in past videos. Just a spectacular morning. I've met quite a few people out here. Now a couple of people have been asking yesterday about, well, through IM and also through Facebook in the comments, about fishing in Barbados, on beach fishing and stuff. Well, one of the men that I know have it mastered is Sam Christopher Maxwell. Today I'll be putting up some photos of his YouTube channel that he supports, and also I will see if he will give me some information that I can put you all in contact with him, because Chris fishes everywhere on the coastline of this island, whether it be from cliffs, whether it be from beaches. He is definitely a fishing guru for sure. So more on that later on. I will see if I can contact him and get that information for you, and if I can't, I'll give you my layman's opinion. However, it's really not that valid, not in comparison to the men that do it actively every day. Just beautiful scenery. Lots of little peewittlers and swamp birds in this area. You can see them flying all around, picking up stuff off of the sargassum in between it. Just lovely this morning. Got a couple of rainbirds doing their dance for us as well. Just stunning. Alright, I'm changing hands, so if you get a little bit shaky or wobbly or something, well, I'm just getting cautious to go over this section here now. Show you what we're covering. As you can see, there's a lot of decaying sargassum here. I'm only mentioning it because I just want you to know that it's not always here, but what a beautiful, beautiful morning. Now this is normally blue water, so you can understand that in a little while this will all clear up and be just gorgeous. A couple of blowholes on this cliff as well. Now we do have a couple of tropical systems coming our way. They don't look as though they're going to be directly in our area, but they do look as though they will give us some good sea conditions that we'll be able to record going forward. So over the next couple of days, we hopefully will get some surf going again. If the swell does get really big, well, out here is one of the places I will most definitely be covering, just beyond this point. So I can tell you more about that when we get around there. I love working with this gimbal. I can walk, look in front of me, and still share the beauty all around me without having to look at it. Keeps it nice and level, keeps it fairly smooth. It's really great for sharing videos in the morning. I would love to bring this into the hiking. Hopefully one day I will do so. Maybe I'll just need a proper protective case for it so it doesn't get damaged as we're walking through the bush and stuff. But we'll look into that as we go forward. I'm also going to look at getting a Bluetooth microphone to take with me, even if I'm barebone, so that we'll be able to get a much better sound. Yesterday I noticed there was a lot of wind coming with the video from Vaucluse. So that's something we can look into going forward. As you know, the EMC, just like its members, is building, and it's getting better, and it's getting richer, and it's definitely becoming something that I know God is smiling about this morning for sure, without a doubt. Alright, very rough track here, so I'm going to stop looking at the camera and look at where I'm walking. Be back with you in a couple of minutes. Just to show you, we talked about razor sharp coral. This is as sharp as it gets. Lots of little flies here, as you can appreciate, but check out this coral. This thing is like razor blades, man. This is why I tell you 4x4s, not 2x2s this morning, because this cliff up here is like the one in St. Philip. This is just sharp to the teeth. Alright, a little hop, skipping and jumping here. Hopefully it doesn't mean I'm going to go ankle deep or worse. Looks as though it could be okay for now. Got some stepping stones and stuff. Just lovely. Alright, later in the year when the sargassum does clear from here, you'll be able to come up here and swim in some pools along this cliff. They're really beautiful. Once again, just the little word of caution. If the surf is big and it's coming over the rocks, please don't go in the pools, because there is the likelihood of getting pulled out, and you do not want to face this coral going around this cliff. Can't help but turn back at the sun. Don't mind it's blinding. It is so beautiful this morning. This island is just glowing. Lots of nice homes in this area as well. As I said before, it's really a very wind-blown and sea-sprayed area. You can see a lot of the homes here suffering with the traces of rust and stuff coming out from the roofing and thing. Up here you have to buy real specialized tools, parts. Well, even air conditioners and TVs and things do not last up here for sure. Sea spray knocks them out real early. The life expectancy on them is very, very low. There is a walk through here I just want to show you in case you don't want to come across the pasture itself. This is the last right turn just before you get to Z Layson Surf Shop. You would come up into the neighborhood itself, and at the end of the road, maybe about 50 yards from the absolute end of the road, you can walk down through here. As you can see, you can park on the side as well, and you can also park in the neighborhood. But once again, we like to just ask you please to be conscious of the surroundings and don't go and block anybody's gaps and stuff. But up here is a beautiful spot for walking. There are many, many areas you can park. And if you're a real serious walker, you can do from up here right down to Silver Sands and beyond. You know, it depends on how much walking you want to do. You don't have to go to the East Coast or the rail up in the far southeast to walk. You can walk anywhere in these cliffs here. You've walked with us before. Just to let you know, when we're finished this morning, we would have officially covered from down in the north side just to the south of the Arawat cement plant, which is like down by Half Moon area, Half Moon Fort, right around now to Paragon. Every bit of coastline we would have walked. We've also walked many other areas up in St. Philip and stuff, but I just talking about the consistency of the coastline. So everything has been covered. Bridgetown, Holetown, Spikestown, all of the coastlines, just all done. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You can see this is where Chris and his friends are. These guys come up here in the morning. He fishes all over the island. Almost every morning when they go around this island, I see Chris somewhere. Either at a beach, at a cliff, or en route itself. Yeah, Chris? I can talk to you? Alright, I'm going to walk over by Chris a minute, introduce you to him, and put him on his spot. Don't tell him, shh, keep it quiet. I know he's going to follow this later, but you keep it quiet, don't say anything. Morning, Chris. Alright, I have a few people online. They're asking about beach fishing and cliff fishing, and I know you're a maestro in that area.
Yes, sir.
Right, so would you have a problem if I put your Facebook contact on there for him to get you? Perfect, man. Good morning to the world.
Good morning to the world.
Okay, everyone is greeting you good morning. Thanks, respect, blood. Nice, man. See you later, huh? Alright, so for you fishermen, you avid fishermen that want to do some beach fishing and cliff fishing, that is the contact that I'll be putting up for you. So you won't have to worry about where you can do it anymore. You'll be hearing one of the experts talk about it, without a doubt. Alright, when we get a big swell off of, well, a south swell as well, but the real swell is when we get a hurricane swell that comes in. System comes in from the south and then swings just before it gets the islands and stuff and goes up north of us. You will get a swell coming in off of here that breaks from outside of this cliff and will work its way right through. It's called Surfer's Point. And you will surf right down into this bay. And I'm talking about a really world-class quality surf. I'm going to get that for you all, don't worry, because the season is coming around and we will certainly get that kind of conditions here for you. And show you what the guys do up here and what the conditions are like. Alright, this is where we'll be walking today. This is called Woman's Bay. Someone had asked me about this before. We've already done it, but just to show you what it looks like. As you will see, no matter how rough in here gets or outside gets, in here is relatively calm. Relatively. It's not a lot of sand though, so you would have to sort of like just go in here and wade. You would get sand at certain times of year, but right now, as you can see, is majority of coral and stuff right underneath the water. And this is a little pool here as well. It's rock based that you can come in and cool off in as well. But just be wary because, as you can see, water's coming in and water sucks right back out. So you really don't want to get pulled under that coral there. It's not that you can't get under it, but it is very sharp. So we don't want you fooling around with that and hurting yourselves. I know I got some comments on here that people are licking me up, but I'm not going to address them now. I will deal with them later when they have a chance to sit down in a chair and absorb them. So yeah, y'all continue, it's no problem. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful area. Alright, we're going to get back in the cliff in a second. I'm just going to make my way around the bush here a little bit because I don't want to go through all of that sargassum there. Lots of swamp birds everywhere. As I said this morning, I was up in the swamp itself at Chancery Lane. Just a stunning morning. We had monkeys calling in distance. We had dogs. We had everything going on. And we had all types of birds, every kind of description. Birds flying around, birds just chirping, birds just being merry. All right, and the direct center of the camera now is Zed Lason's base. I will tell you a little bit more about that as we get a little closer. We're going to work our way along to the last set of buildings there. You're seeing the center of the camera now. And that is what was the Arawak in Beach and Quiet. And who knows what it will be coming as. But I am so happy to see that open back up, to be honest with you, because it offers a different type of accommodation on the island. My good friend Mahmoud, he has a place up here as well too. I will show you that in a couple of minutes. He is the gentleman that runs the Cocoa Hill Forest. I will definitely highlight that place for you in a minute. Just lovely. All right, here we go again, back onto the cliffs. I gotta keep the camera off of me because I see all are trying to tell me how tall I am, so I gotta keep the shadows away, hopefully. That means I gotta stretch my arm out now. Oh. You know, here we go. Just beautiful. Driving into here is very easy. It's the same turn, the very last turn. You see the war wagon and the other vehicles. The very last turn, again, before you get to a Z shop on your left, and it comes across a pasture. Now sometimes it depends on what the situation is, but sometimes it can be impassable. They may have like bush and stuff that they're trimming in the roadway and stuff. And if it's raining, again, I prompt you not to come over there because, again, muddy areas, you don't want to get stuck up and have any unpleasant trees. Just beautiful this morning. Got a few flies flying all over the screen here, seeking refuge. What's up, man? How are you going? All right, respect to you, man. Great, man. Thanks, man. Just beautiful up here. I love this type of morning, you know. I mean, I know the daytime you get really great light for photography and thing, but nothing beats the warmth, the coziness, the peace, the serenity of an early morning. The casting of shadows of coconut trees, for example. You know, all of the casting of shadows off the waves look as though they're dancing. You know, just beautiful. I just love a morning. No matter where I look on a morning, there's something that captures my attention that can hold me fixed on it for sure. Alright, Zed's accommodation here also rents rooms as well. I will put up the link when I'm putting up this video for Zed's accommodations as well as Mahmoud. So you will have access in case you want to stay in this general area. Up here is very, very popular with paddleboarders. I don't see many windsurfers up here, but a lot of paddleboarders and surfers. Everybody knows that Zed is a waterman all round. He's another one of the watermen that are here that I call a true waterman. That's a man that does anything in the sea whatsoever. But you can see the accommodations are lovely. I mean, this is just beautiful and peaceful as well. Really looks lovely. He's done a lot of work here in the last year since I've been up here. For sure. Kudos, Zed, on your product, man. It's looking great. There's also a camera up there, Surfers Point camera, on the webcam site here in Barbados. You can look that up as well. Surfers Point will give you a view from right here. I'm exactly where the camera is. And this is what you could take in 24/7. Just beautiful. Obviously a little further back into the property, but that's the view you will see. So if you're looking for webcams, and if you are in a webcam, I know they got a couple of malicious people on here. They're just like me, good, malicious, cautious, and most definitely gypsy. But they're my friends and I love you all. So you can see just like all the other coastlines that we've been on, especially southeast side, walking, always have paths all over the place that you can enjoy. You know, it's clear paths going down through here, just lovely on this coast. Again, I would definitely recommend 4x4s. If you come down here, you're running shoes or light shoes, they're designed with like memory foam and stuff. Well, when you come back after this walk, they'll be all cut up. I'm not saying they'll be destroyed, but they'll be cut up for sure. They'll be punctured, definitely. So hikers, please, if you can. If you can't, just take your time and be cautious where you're walking. Mood, if you're on board and you're online this morning, please come on one of your galleries and shout me, please. Thank you. If you're not, no problem, sir. I know you will shout me later on in the day. Haven't forgot, people. I know I told you all we're going back to Cocoa Hill Forest and do a sunrise to sunset. Just haven't had the right time. It has to be the right time so that I can feel it and that I am feeling spiritually and mentally and everything ready for it, because it is an amazing spot. Alright, this is the facility here that Mood runs. It's beautiful. Again, as I said, I'll put up the link to this facility for you on Facebook later on today. I'll put up all the links to the ones in this area because this is something that's really far out as in very different from anywhere else. If you want a real different vacation, this is somewhere to come for sure. Peace and serenity for sure. This man is a very interesting man to talk to as well. Just like all the other men in this area. You know, that's the amazing thing. The men that live on the coastline are the real surfers or watermen. And they can give you stories and information about this island that will blow your mind. And in general, their vibe is completely different. Just a beautiful, beautiful morning. Alright, I'm going to walk across the property, please. Don't set your guard dogs on me, Mood. Morning. How are you? Beautiful, thank you. Yeah, I feel great. Just sharing this beauty with the world. Okay, so we may have to backtrack. Oh, I'm going to step through into a no zone area. Anyhow, that happens. So we go back in the cliff. I didn't want to actually go across the sargassum, but we're going to be doing that for sure. We're going to cover this piece of coastline today without a doubt. But lovely, lovely setting. Look at the glare. Woo, beautiful. All right, we're going to have to ease our way around the front here because of all the sargassum. It does have the walkway slightly hidden, so bear with me as I gingerly step my way through this obstacle course. All right, covered that area. Now it gets a little more challenging again. All right, anyhow, no problem. You're going to be staying there. If you have to go, remember this will always be there when you get back home. Just lock on, check it out again, see the greetings, share with the love, share the experience. That's a good step out. Again, razor sharp coral out here. Only way to cover this is to walk right out on the cliff now, so enjoy it. Hopefully you don't get splashed up. Soon see. It is definitely a little slippery here. I'm feeling a little movement under my feet. I don't know if you'll actually get around in front of the beach and quiet area, but we can certainly look at it from here. And this is the place under construction. Alright, this obstacle is looking a little bit too treacherous today because I'm unable to see between the actual boulders and stuff. So I don't want to go through there and step down in something and I don't get hurt or whatever. So we will call that it for now. Where I am walking is extremely slippery. So again, be cautious when you come up here, please. Definitely exercise caution. I see the ocean wants to get involved in our broadcast today. Yeah, this is definitely sharp stuff out here and slippery as well. Doesn't sound as though they go together, but they do today. You know, we're going to try and do our best within the safety, of course, to bring you whatever we can. So that is as far as we can basically get. So all of the accessible coastline between Half Moon Fort by the Arawat cement plant, surf break called Hull, to right up here now, right around to Paragon has been covered. All the towns, all the coastline, all the beaches. Just stunning. So I don't blind you anymore with that sunlight. I'm going to say our farewells here. I'll give you 360 maybe. Yeah, I'll give you a 360 right here in front of Mood. Again, I will be putting out his links later on. There we go. Now folks, we have had an action-packed week. It has been action from Monday right through to today. So I hope you all have enjoyed it. Those of you that didn't see all of it, it's up on YouTube. It's also on Facebook as well, but YouTube tends to put up a little bit better quality when you run it through software and put it up there. If you want to watch it, I would recommend doing it up there. Anyhow, to all of you all, you've seen the peace. You've seen the serenity. You've seen, if you've been on here chatting and stuff, you've seen the care. You've seen the love, you've seen the affection, and the genuine human in all of us over the last week, and obviously beyond that as well. This is what the EMC stands for. We stand for all of those things. We stand for the positives in life. If you want to become a member, or if you want to become a friend of Facebook, please send through your friend requests. Remember though, I will tell you, and I'll be frank and upfront with you, if you got displays of guns, large amounts of cash, violent videos, anything negative along that line, I am sorry. I am not judging you. I'm just not allowing that to influence the EMC, because this is a God-given journey for me, and God does not have any time or place for violence or negativity. Not as far as I'm concerned. Not the God that I follow. Not the loving and caring and kind God that I follow. Definitely not. So if you're going to have that on your Facebook, you're wasting your time by sending your requests to me. I will not let anything like that get in and influence my friends and the safety of my friends on Facebook. And I'm not being harsh, I'm not being judgmental, I'm being straightforward and honest. So if you want to come and join positiveness and you want to bring positiveness with you, send your friendship request through and you will most definitely be welcome. To all of you, have a blessed day. I won't be seeing you all again probably until Monday. Tomorrow I am scouting. Tomorrow I'm taking an aspiring Bajan artist with me to scout up on the southeast coast. She will give you her own information later on. She has some incredible paintings, and just like me, she just wants to go forward with positiveness in her life, and she wants to give the beauty that she is seeing every day. So she will be riding with me tomorrow. She will be shotgunning with me, and we'll be doing some stuff. I don't know if it will encounter videos or what it will encounter, but you may see us tomorrow, and then again, you probably will not, because I'm going to try and take a little breather tomorrow, maybe only put in like 4 hours of scouting rather than 6 to 8 like I did last week, so it'll be a little bit shorter. You know, everyone, greetings from this beautiful, beautiful place called Barbados, the rock, paradise, heaven. I don't mind what you call it. It's simply beautiful. Have a great day, stay safe, love you all, and remember, today, help someone, give them a smile, give them a little affection. Remember, people are not as fortunate as most of us. They don't have anyone to talk to. Sometimes people have to make you angry and make you aggressive just so they can hear someone talk. Sometimes people do stupidness just so they can get attention. That is how desperate some people are in this world. So if you can walk by someone today, give them a little smile, share a little care, share a little friendliness, please do that for me, because that will make our world a better place, and that is what we are all about. Have a great day, everyone. Peace and love from Barbados.